Hello, everybody. I'm getting a last few little things set up here. Give me 2 seconds. Please don't speak. I don't want to hear myself. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. I have chat up. Amazing. Thank you so much. Happy to see you here. Thank you. We are back, guys. I am trying to get back to a more normal, whatever the hell that means, schedule. Let's scoot you guys this way just a tad. All right. Hi, everybody. Hello from the other side. Yes, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm going to grab a yarn just to get started here. What do I got in this bin? You know, we're going to start with boring beige because I want to see how this machine is running because I left an ear warmer on it on accident. You know, we're just going to do this. Let's see how that goes. That sounds pretty good. All right. Reset the row counter. I have an entire bin here of yarn that I would in theory, to try to get through the machine tonight. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I wound a whole bunch of stuff and I totally didn't film it because, you know, what's going on here. And if you don't know what's going on, go check my last video at the end, but we're not going to talk about that today. So, are we skipping? No, I think it's fine. Okay. And period, we love boundaries. Yes, boundaries. Brought back memories. I was like, I remember when she was making those. Yeah, and you know, they had their time, and their time is now done. Hey. Guys, I got my hair done. Finally, look, we're blonde again. I feel like myself. I needed it. So happy I got my hair done. So just want to show you. It's blonde again. Not like it wasn't blonde. And also, aren't these not the cutest hair clips? I love them. I love them. All right, I think we're good. Hello. They were. I have been going through some like really, really old stuff recently. Kind of just because we're moving, like there's been a lot of stuff that I've kind of just been avoiding, you know. And now it's been the perfect time. Hi Panda. Hi Mandy. It's been the perfect time to start going through some of those things. So I have an entire bin right now that I'm working on of ear warmers that need to be ripped. And they're all sewn together. They need to be ripped. Like the live. Yes, thank you. So I am cutting them apart and doing all that fun stuff. It did skip. I have not moved yet, but we are hoping to move in the next whenever interest rates drop back down. You'll be able to crochet so much more. So fun. Rainbow Vortex. Is that the scarf that I wrote? Because I have that, and that's on our list of things to use. Everyone is having a good night. Thank you. You as well. And so I'm also like, I'm going through clothes, I'm going through towels. Did we find a house? Well, so fun fact, I have started editing the Delaware house hunting videos. I have 2 videos that are ready to go up on Visionary Journal. I'm just waiting for Ben to go back to his normal job. And so I need to frog it? Probably. All of those have been frogged. Um, so I think that Ben and I know exactly what we want and where we want to be at. We're literally currently just waiting for interest rates to drop. And depending on um a few other balls that are in the air, Ben just finished a huge training at his new job. He just had a 6 week training that put him on day shift, so that was terrible. And then during that time, we decided to renovate the bathroom downstairs. That was the worst thing on the planet. And I spent 2 weeks living in the yarn room. The yarn room was my bedroom. It was the worst thing ever. This would be like a forever home, yes. Not sure what to make. Do I have any suggestions? It depends on what you want to make. Are you talking animals? You talking hats? Or I don't know. I've been making hats. Um, Internet, I just watched the replay. Oh, right. I know that YouTube has been really glitchy. I've been trying to watch EDB and she was real glitchy. Um, so back to what I was saying. I think that Ben and I have landed on what we want. However, there's a few new things that have come up on the market. There's a few options. There's a few options. Plushie is a cow. There's a few other things that have come up on the market that I'm intrigued by. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to sell them, but no, they're cute. Thank you. Oh God. So I matched my grandma. My grandma, when I went out to Long Island, my grandma and I went and got our nails done together. They're rough. They're due for a fill in. They're not so cute anymore. They're 2 weeks worth of grow out now. I need to go get them done. But I have a wedding coming up, so I kind of want to have them match the dress that I'm wearing for the wedding, but I'm not sure what I'm wearing to the wedding yet. So I've been on basically a diet for the past week of essentially yogurt and salad because the dress that I bought for this wedding doesn't fit. We're not going to talk about grandma. We're not going to talk about any of the grandmas. No, no. Brown toffee and pan, would I like them? Sure. Absolutely. I'll take anything you guys want to send. Absolutely. If you could wait until after I move, that'd be fabulous too. Or honestly, if you want to just send it and get it out of your house, send it to the PO box. It'll be fine. I've come to the accept the fact that I'm going to be moving yarn. It's kind of just a matter of how much yarn am I going to be moving? We love a new nail set. Yeah, it's I'm contemplating getting a spray tan this week because I don't know what did it for me, but like getting my hair and my nails done, I was like, oh, I feel like myself again. Whoa. Waiting for me to accept what? How do I find the motivation to spin ear warmers? I probably should work through my box, but I have zero desire. I'm moving and there's a really big desire to get boxes of crap put away. So move. Or money. Money works too. Everyone watching and doing well. Hello, hello. That sounded like a skip. Nope, we're good. Okay. Oh, except I'm gonna have to move here. Yes, and I know that, but moving bins of ear warmers is a lot easier than moving all of this yarn. So even though I have an absurd amount of ear warmers right now, I'm still trying to work through as much of the ear warmer yarn as I can so I don't have to move it. And the blanket yarn, same thing. It's and what's going to start happening, which we're not there yet, and we're not going to be there for a while, but as these shelves get emptied, they're going on Facebook Marketplace and they are leaving. They're gone. Goodbye. Not happening. No, no. Low key, this has been an in closer motivation for me too. Yes, you're hoping to move to yeah. So again, I am potentially not moving for another 6 months to a year. So I'm really trying to go through everything that I can now. I'm picking and choosing what furniture I'm selling and getting rid of and putting up on Facebook Marketplace. Like this week, I sold my dining room table. Sold it. Goodbye. They actually picked it up this morning. I sold 4 chairs that went with the table. Surprisingly, the chairs went first. Um, If I sell my shelf towel, I store my yarn in the new house. I'm buying new ones. Buying new ones. These ones, so I don't know if you heard it in the video of Kyle and I organizing. These shelves are my old craft fair shelves from like 6 years ago. And all of them, first of all, they're bending and warping, but these are 2 3-tiered shelves stacked on top of each other. And the shelves like move and they fold. And it is just time to get some new ones. Sorry, you're late. You're not late. Your house hunting dreams. Thank you. Yeah, I think that Ben and I have found our house. As long as interest rates go back down to like 5%, 5.5. Because when we started looking in December, interest rates, interest rates, adult things, interest rates were at 4.9 or 4.8, 4.9. Now interest rates are at 6.42. Today they were at 6.37. Absolutely not. Hi, Anna. So some of the shelves will be coming with me, but a good chunk of my shelves, hasta la pasta. Most of the shelves in the other room too. Goodbye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. To see you laughing. Did I find a house? Kind of. We're not ready to put anything down on it yet, but I believe we have found what we want. I'm gonna just go until I'm done with this because I technically be done now, but one more row isn't gonna hurt it, and I don't want scraps. Oh, I guess it's gonna be 2 more rows. Whatever. Perfect. Would these be going in my shoebox? The rainbow vortex. It was not. Oh, it was vortex. It was no. It was supernova, not vortex. That's why I keep getting confused. Ding ding ding. I am using a row counter. You'll see it in 2 seconds. Once we take this off of the machine, you'll see the row counter. It's there. I promise. But I was just saying, like, I had like 2 rows left. I'm like, 2 rows is not gonna make or break it out of that little bit. So had a galactic name, yeah. See that yellow thing? That's the row counter. I had to reattach it. It was not attached. So I did so good before we went live. I made sure Ruthie had blankets right next to me because she's been a little needy. I got water. I got snacks. I ate a yogurt. I actually ate. Ta-da. Yeah, the machine did not like this yarn. I don't know what this yarn was, but the machine did not like it. One, I use alien tape to hold the legs down. I was using alien tape for this, and actually, alien tape is what's holding the magnet on. But in order to get this in the right spot, I was literally, and I change up the machine so frequently that I just slapped regular tape on it. I almost just drank out of the oil thing because it's like a straw, so I almost went like this. That would have been horrible. You guys, look, even this. I even have my stickers. We are. Yes, drink your water, take your meds. I should, in theory, be getting those Mother's Day weekend, FYI. Her and I are doing the same show, Mother's Day weekend. So, in theory, they'll be done by then. Blue or yellow? Actually, I think the answer is blue because I can't find the yellow. Did I take it out of here? I thought I put it in here. That's sad. Ugh, anger. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Just kind of did a yellow. That's fair. Oh, no, I literally put it behind me right here. I was going to do a scarf. It's a pink and yellow scarf. What do you think? This blue? Or redo this stripy one? Pick one. Stripy? Skein. Stripy? Skein. Skein. Stripy. 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 Cake. Get the stripy one done and over with. That's fair. Though, do I also have this in this bin? Because I thought I did, but you know what? It's fine. Stripy! We're going to do stripy first, guys. Because I just said so. Because I decided. So, fun fact. We're about to find out how much yarn is left over between doing them on the 48 pin versus the 40 pin. Isn't that so exciting? All right, so we'll do stripy and then we'll do skein. How about that? Because we're going to do them both, so do not fear. We're going to get them both done. I want this more this way. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, and now the row counter's not freaking counting. You've got to be kidding me. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? There we go. That's 5, right? Okay. This is going to be row 5. And then reset the row count. 5 less. It's like an experiment, right? You like my shirt? Thank you. Successful pattern test? Yay! Now I need to make the corrections. Amazing. If I get a chance to go to the library this week, my plan is to work on that pattern. I also, I'm so pretty. Well, thank you. So I have a few things that I need to do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna undo this. We're undoing it because the colors don't line up and that looks stupid. Yes, it does. It looks so stupid. So we're not doing that. We're gonna go to this side and we're gonna pull from this side. I do not have subscriber mode on, I don't think, and that's okay. How we doing? We are doing, and that's about what I've got. We're doing. Everyone send good vibes to Ben. He's interviewing for a promotion already, which is super duper exciting. So send prayers and good vibes towards him. So Anna, you have so much yarn you have to go through. On the table crosses it is in my lap while I eat. Oh, we haven't been live in like almost a month, which is kind of crazy. And I'm so sorry, guys. Life just did life things. I lived in the yarn room for 2 weeks, and then grandma died. Been fun. I know what the fuck I'm thinking. The yarn, that's what you were thinking. New, shiny things. So, and then soon, you wanna know how messed up my life is? So soon. So exciting. I have a wedding and a funeral on the same day. I know I'm gonna put it. Yeah, prayers at the distance promotion. Thank you. It is not a new one. No, I just oiled it, and this yarn is like really thin. It'll get loud again. Yep, I have a funeral at 10 a.m. and a wedding at 6 p.m. to midnight. I'm like, guys, y'all realize we're over 30 years old, right? We're doing weddings at 6 p.m. What? What? They weren't allowed. I'm so sorry. It's the circle of life. I've been strong and not bought anything in the spotlight sale. Okay. I have bought 3 more skeins from the yarn store because I decided I'm going to knit a sweater. My friend Gwen has convinced me that I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know why or how she was able to convince me that I thought I was going to be able to do it. And then I was like, I want this yarn. So it's yarn that I've already had and that I've been working with. And it's going to be a blue sweater because all I wear in the winter is blue, apparently. And I need to, at the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, when I go, find a yarn that goes. Wow. You know, Sarah, circa 2020, didn't give a shit about colors and how they striped. We're gonna pause for 2 seconds, please. I do. Nope, that's different. I could have sworn that there was more than one of these that I ripped. Rip. So I thought that in this box there would be. Is it under there? No. Hang on. Hold, please. That's not it either. All right, well, I guess not. You know what? The only one who's going to notice is me. That's fine. I should be buying lots this sale and trying to behave. Yeah, gas is ridiculous. Gas is insane. You wear a lot of blue in the winter and black in the winter. I mean, I wear a lot of black at all points, like all times. Black is my color. But yeah. This is a knitting machine. Can I show a close up of my nails, guys? They're yucky. Ta-da! They do sparkle, but I really am due for a fill-in, like real bad. Grandma and I matched. Grandma and I matched. So mine are bare if that helps. Yeah, but I like there's like a gap. Do you see this? Like there it's a big gap. My nails grow so fast. It's disgusting. Safe guess. Your yarn winder won't wind? I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, everything's gonna go up if this nonsense continues. All right, I feel like this is one where we could use the drill. So I also charged all my drill batteries earlier. Who am I? And then replaced the other two drill batteries with drill batteries because I've got a total of 4 batteries now. So you have to help it manually. Oh, my name is Sarah. Asking about children is weird. We're not going to bring kids into it. The internet is not a safe place for children, especially infants. Why did I do this? Oh my god. Like how it changed your life. Just be careful with the drill. I really haven't been making a gift to someone else pile. I did that um last summer and I gave a lot of my yarn to my friend Felicia. And I also donated a bunch of yarn for Boggy Creek blankets because it's a great charity. Um, so I don't really currently have a gift. I have 2 skeins in a quote gift to other people pile. Everything else, it's kind of like I'm forcing myself to use, which I think is a good thing for me. So like the past 2 weeks, I've been making bucket hats with cotton. Why? Don't know. There is one yellow bucket hat that came out so stinking cute. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Granted, I will never wear it, but it's adorable. We are making twisted ear warmers like this. Cotton hats, I know. I know. And then I don't think I think this is the video that's going up Monday, Tuesday, whenever I post. Tuesday. I accidentally organized more because I was working on something else or I was planning on working on something else and that just didn't happen. Or it's just going to take me a bit longer than I anticipated. So I started organizing and then I was looking. Ben and I have been doing a lot of adulting. We dealt with tax stuff and there was like a whole bunch of paperwork and nonsense that we had to fill out for all sorts of different things. Like we had like so much mail to go through. So we did that. Like mail dating back to 2019 mail. Like a lot of mail. And so we did all of that that needed to be done. And then use it up to tank right, right. This is some discontinued something that I could not tell you what it is. You fell and hurt your foot? I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I didn't even show you the end of the experiment, guys. Sorry. I already threw it. My bad. Anyway, um, guys, words are really hard today. Yeah. What was I saying? Someone in the comments told me what I was saying because I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, video? Yes. So I then went through and I was looking for a backpack that I know has more paperwork in it that I needed, and I can't find it. But I thought it was in my yarn closet. And so then I tore out all of the hat yarn out of the closet to then put it all back. But I organized it differently. It's cute. Cute. That's two. Ready? Two. I said we were going to do this next, right? So we should do that. Let's do this next. $20.21 tax return papers. Yeah. I it was like so a lot of it was like dealing with stocks and like nonsense. Because a lot of things are still in Ben's parents' names, but it's like custodian custody of Benjamin and me. So it's like I had a few of that stuff that we have to deal with, and so does he. Because my grandfather loved to gift $5 worth of stocks on holidays. Two pitches and counting things, but my niece tried to steal it instead. Oh, sounds like you got to get another one. Um, you broke a pin last night. Is it easy to replace? Yes. I don't take the machines apart. I make my husband do it, but taking the machine apart is not very difficult. I missed you in the virtual stitch and bitch. Yes. Any cat owners have tips for keeping cats off desks? Spray bottle or two more so I can keep one. Crumpled aluminum foil. Yeah, my hair's so pretty. What do I use to keep it so smooth? I let this air dry today, so I don't really put much of anything in my hair. Sorry. Crazy medical story that I know you're gonna have thoughts about. Oh, I'm here for it. They say it's inhumane to squirt a cat with water. Sucks that I'm inhumane. Whatever. My first craft show this year is Mother's Day weekend, or like the few days leading up to Mother's Day. We are currently in market prep crunch time for that show. The same stitch is skipping over here. The black pin on mine is skipping. Yeah, right. That's, I mean, how else do you train a cat? bring it to the shelter and get a dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was jokes. Hello. And sit there. Oh my god. You've been binging my crash videos. Yes. Got your winder working again. Fabulous. You see, it's getting loud again. It's all about the yarn that you put in it. Would you rather? Oh boy, come on. There we go. Okay. Would I rather have all your Stephanie, I need you to try that again. All my mouth, try again, please. There's a typo and my brain can't compute. Some cats can be trained with treats. Look, I believe you. Cats are not my cup of tea. It's fine. She with a paralyzed letter I used to. Oh boy, hang on, guys. Things are coming in fast. Hang on. No shame about it. Over the last 3 weeks, I was declined. Catheters. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god. Have you got to Soap Lady yet? Oh boy. Who's made your day? Yay! Oh my. I am so sorry to hear that, Raquel. That's wild. I hope you're okay. Guys, I need to count this because I can't tell what this is doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, we're perfect right on the money. And here is a skip. Okay, so this yarn is a little bit thicker than I thought it was. We're gonna have to stick to 3-weight yarn for the rest of this live until I can like take this machine apart and clean it. I think because the machine is like just not having it. Yeah, we're just skipping all over the place. For no reason. Would I rather have all my yarn made into animals and move them or just move the yarn? Animals. Animals. So let's talk about it. My plan this year was to slow down on the craft shows, which I have. My big craft show that was like my first one of the year, um, I decided not to do. So that would be in like 2 weeks. I decided not to do that one. Um, and then I have the May event. I'm cutting back and only doing 4 at the beach instead of the 8 that I did last year. Um, because I want to work on the patterns and focus more on YouTube. Well, now that we're trying to buy a house, that has kind of changed things a little bit. So, unfortunately, it's kind of a little bit more of like the same type of YouTube content, which is not really what I wanted to spend this year doing. However, I don't want to move all of this stuff. I'd rather make animals and have them sell than have to move all of them. So, um, I'm not surprised. Yeah. How we doing? We are doing. I had to rush the urologist at 6 a.m. An hour and a half through rush hour traffic. That is wild. Ultrasounds on my kidneys are healed because now I have a chronic bladder. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Can you sue? That sounds like sue worthy. And you have actual damages. That sounds like almost malpractice. As many hospital donation kidneys with my signature as that. We'll be replacing them. The Centros, you don't think you're gonna replace the Centros? I get that. So anyway, that was the goal, was to like do more patterns and tutorials and stuff this year. And it just hasn't come to fruition the way I thought it was going to, which is fine. Well, medical neglect is coming down to the insurance because the insurance don't want to pay for antibiotics. I'd be suing the insurance company then. That is crazy. That is wild. These insurance companies have some nerve. Um, and so it's also kind of, I'm looking at doing some more craft shows at the back end of the year, which I was not originally planning on doing. But I'm looking at a few new ones in October through December-ish. To do more like Christmassy shows. And like we're gonna kind of just see where we're at with the moving at that point. Um, because if we haven't moved, I would love to do as much stuff to get all the ear warmers moved as I could because I have six full totes of ear warmers right now. But they're not gonna sell in summer, and I know that. So I'm not gonna spend my time to get on like Whatnot or anything like that to try to move them until it becomes winter. And then we'll start doing some auctions and live sales, probably either on Palm Street or Whatnot. I have not decided on which platform I want to use yet. I really haven't done a ton of research because that's not gonna happen until like September. Um, and I'd rather like right now just like get them made, and then once it's like going to be the season for it, like push it hard. Does that make sense? Like that. So, yep. Sending hugs. Thank you. We are here. We are doing our best, Madison. Doing our best. Give me a bone marrow transplant so I understand the insurance. Oh my god. Keep me alive so I guarantee you they're trying to recoup costs. Yeah. I What also pisses me off too is like sometimes insurance companies will say, "We're not going to pay anything in the hospital." We're like, "Okay, no problem. That's what insurance allowed." Like the fact that they could deny care like that makes me really angry. That it's like, "Oh, well, the insurance company won't pay for it, so you're going to go into renal failure." Uh, what do you mean? What? Laura, thank you. Yeah, for one visit isn't any better. And pay for dialysis. That's disgusting. That's What insurance is it? Is it United Healthcare? That's that's disgusting. That makes me so angry. Ah, Humana. They're pretty good though about it if you call and they get things fixed pretty quickly. I'd have called and spoken to the supervisor. I want to say thank you for my life. Yay! Thank you. I'm trying to get back into my normal swing of things, so I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh my god. Isn't simple. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm sure it's not so. Oh, I know. Gee, baby, I think we missed the first half of that message. It's your birthday! Yay! Happy birthday! You're welcome. So, fun fact: yesterday was mine and Ben's wedding anniversary. That's fun. Total change of topic. Hello, Kentucky. Oh, another thing I tried to do, I did try to fix Nightbot like 2 weeks ago, and it wouldn't let me disconnect it to reconnect it or like restart it, and then to get any help, I had to go through a Discord server, and I was like, no. So Nightbot's gonna do what Nightbot wants to do. But Nightbot seems to be behaving tonight, so that's good, at least. How many years? 7. Echocardiogram as not God. This is passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that, Laura. Happy anniversary, thank you. You want insurance and pay them. That's because they can't deny care like that. Like that's just I have a lot of thoughts. Um because also hospitals that treat homeless and the homeless don't have any insurance and they're not paying anything out of pocket, but they can't deny treatment. Where's that money coming from? Not saying the homeless shouldn't not be treated. But when they're taking up bed space because they don't want to go back out and they can just say, "Oh, I'm SI," and then get put on hold and then they get 3 meals for free. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Number 7, it blew my mind. Yep, 7 years, 13 together. I'm actually wearing my ring for once, which I never do because it always gets stuck on things, and I should probably take it off. And they know me, so I'm just listening. That's amazing. We love that. With a sore back, oof. American healthcare sounds crazy. Yep, it's coming out of our tax dollars. Mm-hmm. Like I said, don't get me started. Oop, 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 oop. I did the wrong thing. But there's a big huff from Ruthie. She agrees with the sentiments from the conversation. We don't pay for oncologists on public medical system, and Christians treatment was subsidized, so we were paying. Well, that's incredible. Kids, people who are poor and have no one out of it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Beautiful engagement ring. Thank you. It was my grandmother's. Yeah, mine is just it's a family ring. So, it's the one in the middle was my grandmother's, and then I have the two around it. But it gets stuck on everything. But I started to wear it because I had contractors in my house and I didn't want it in my box. Not that I think the contractors would do anything, especially I love my contractor, but oh, she cute. Oh, she cute. She was a pain, but she was cute. She cute. You guys, I have remembered to click this every single time. On a medical note, let's keep talking about this, shall we? They tried me on a million medications at once for my migraines because in order to get covered, oh my goodness, thank you for the 100 jewels. Thank you. In order for me to get the Botox shots covered that actually, help my migraines, I had to fail a whole bunch of other drugs first. And I have seen little to no difference from being on Emgality and getting more Nurtec because my new insurance approved me for more Nurtec, Emgality, Cymbalta, and Zyprexa all at once. It's so exciting. How's the new bathroom going? It's going. I have been filming all of it until Terry died, and then it's kind of gone to shit. But it's almost done, and I'm getting a closet. Currently waiting for my prior authorization to come back. Yeah. So I'm still like I feel better being on the Emgality. Like my everyday headaches aren't nearly as bad. But like I'm more towards the end of the month for my first set, and I'm all of a sudden like I can feel it, and I have it in the fridge like ready to go. But I gotta wait another 2 days. Vocal pressure, I think this spasm Botox is something amazing. My food. Botox is amazing. I had Botox for migraines as a child. It worked like magic, and to get it covered by insurance is a nightmare to the point where TRICARE, when I had TRICARE when Ben was in the military, wouldn't cover it at all. I didn't realize how bad my headaches were getting until I started getting on all these medications. I took there's a new study that a antipsychotic in small doses over short periods of time will help kick a real bad migraine. I had a migraine for like 3 weeks and it was so bad. And by the time I got to the neurologist, I was like crying in pain. She's like, "We're gonna try this." I felt like I was drunk. It was horrible and terrible. However, after that, I was like, "Oh, I feel so much better. What is this? What?" They're hormonal triggered. I bet you a bunch of mine are hormonal triggered. Rizatriptan I'm allergic to. All the triptans can't do it. They were no fun. So that not the Botox. Yep. $15 more formulary. They start you 80%. Oh my god. I'm dialing in Botox. Yeah. So I'm hoping that they will try they will keep me on the Emgality and also do the Botox because it feels like the more Nurtec I'm on, the less it's working. So, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, the triptans were not a fun time for me. The triptans were a trip. Um, Grandma's doing fine because Terry really hasn't been at the house since October, so she's really fine. At least a year. Okay. Lasagna and steak. Oh boy. That's not the way to go from being vegan and to eating things again. Very common antibiotic. It's not fun. I'm I'm allergic to so many things. It makes treating me really difficult. And that's why it gets so frustrating when I know that some things will work and they're like, well, you have to fail 5 things first. It's like, really? And then I went to the dermatologist because my skin has been just horrible. And they're like, oh, yeah, this is all hormonal. I'm like, so and then my OBG, my new OBG, who's I'm so excited, booked me out another month because they had a conflict and couldn't do it. And I'm waiting for them to call me back so I can scream because it's like, what do you mean I've been waiting for 2 months to get in to see you for a regular appointment? I was like, look, if I said I was pregnant, would you get me in faster? Like, this is stupid. And I still haven't heard from the stinking head of the office because I'm mad. And they give at least a year, but once I hit the year, it's a miracle. Not, yeah. Yep. Dermatologist fan of mine. Yeah. I did not love the dermatologist that I saw, but it is what it is. Are we going to buy or build? We're not entirely sure yet. We are not entirely sure yet. There is potential for either. 2 seconds, guys. I gotta get this back to yellow before it. So yeah, there's potential for either. And sensuous, right? The bedside manner of the guy that I saw just wasn't great. I didn't like it. And I was like, look, my skin is really freaking sensitive, but it's also like really dry. Like my skin feels so thick. And like when I've been putting makeup on my face, it just flakes. He's like, oh, so you're dry. So we'll try this. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, we're going to try it now and see if it burns. And it burned. Like I put it on my face turned red, and it burned. And he goes, well, it'll get better over time. Just deal with it. I'm like, excuse you? How about no? And then I had a few other things, like, I wanted the sunspot looked at, and, like, there were a few other things, and he just, like, rushed, and I'm like, "Dude." I'm not happy about it. Updates on pattern testing. No. Maybe next week. This week sucks. This week's gonna suck. Maybe next week. I have 2 that are, like, ready to go to testers, but I really don't wanna just, like, start testing and then my life fall apart again, and so until I'm done dealing with everything else, I don't wanna, like, jump into that, you know? I look good today, thank you! It's all the retouch filter. Not gonna lie. My life is helping with a very active text today. You're welcome, thank you for being here. I'm trying, guys. Cool. Made your first scarf, that's fabulous! My chair is sinking again. I'm getting rid of both of these chairs, FYI. After we move, these chairs will be no more. I'm done. I cannot deal with these stupid chairs. No more sinking chairs. You're right. I just don't know what kind of chair to get. And like I know I don't want a computer chair, and I know everybody loves those like gaming chairs. I think they're ugly and I don't want one. I don't like them. But I don't know what I do want, so it makes it a little difficult. And I'm afraid to spend $200 on a chair and then I'm gonna flip and hate it. Like, so I don't know what to do. I'm making ear warmers. The gas lift needs replacing. Yes, well, I got this chair for $20 on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm not gonna spend the money to do that. Why not get on that all white one? The gaming chair, because I just don't like the gaming chairs. Don't like it. Yeah, they don't fit my aesthetic. I'm not a gaming girly. That is not me. And that's okay. Mm. That one is giving Easter. Fair. Back in time to keep me awake working on the last few tax returns this season. Yes, you've missed my late night lives. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, guys. Life has been lifing. I don't get the gaming thing. So I get it to an extent. Like I've been playing games on my phone recently a lot. Um, and that's not been great for me. But we're gonna just use this up, guys, and I don't know if it's gonna give me a full one or not. We're gonna find out together. Um, Your lives in time like graduating high school. Yay! Don't forget your counter. Oh, thank you. Boy. The influence for the shape of my desk chair is a penguin, great for working at my desk, but when I want to sit loungy style with my feet up, it's a bit harder to do. Yeah. Staples near, they often have several and sort of try find a great one that's super comfy. Yeah. Um, yeah. Words. So I've seen some on Amazon that like look really great. My problem too is um I bruised my tailbone a few years ago. And so sometimes when I am sitting in a chair like this one or like my chairs, like my dining room chairs for too long, my tailbone really hurts still. So I have to be really careful with that. But I only realized that after I've been sitting for a half hour. And I'm not going to go to Staples and sit in a chair for a half hour to see if my ass hurts. Like, see, I have a pink that'll go with it just fine. Yeah, it's really close to the other pink in it. So we'll do half this, half pink if we have to. I bought the lab cushion, I hated it, and it was terrible. Never again. I have a donut cushion that I'm sitting on now. I don't love it. But I'm not spending $300 on a chair to then also have to put a cushion on it. No, no, just no. Guys, I'm a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. I'm such a pain when it comes to things like that and like buying things. You don't need to buy anything separate. Yeah, that's what I mean. Was it more Alaskan? Was what more Alaskan? And honestly, like, I'm sitting on the donut now, and sometimes that still is not enough. Like, it still hurts. Oh, what is more Alaskan, a fox or a wolf? Oh, wolf. Have I tried a mesh chair? I have not. I might have permanently fractured my tailbone. God, I hope not. Hi, Diamond. Please don't do this. Here we go. I really hope not. Let's not put that in the atmosphere. I'm gonna finish up this bit of yellow and then I'm just gonna switch it to pink. And even though it's not gonna be directly in the middle, I think it's just gonna look better that way. I wasn't trying to erase my comment from a bad possibility that I only under contrast and right at the it was so I mine was from my hut and I was sitting in this weird chair for like 8 hours a day and it was terrible. When I did my Christmas hut 3 years ago. And it's just been not getting better. And like it'll go months where I'll be fine, and then I'll sit in a new chair and I'll be sitting for a while and I'll be like, oh my god, my tailbone. So hope to see you soon. Bye. Oh, I had hoped pink was the right choice for this. I don't know if it was. Too late now. We are committed. Did I try to get a chiropractic adjustment for my tailbone? No, because TRICARE doesn't cover it. Does my new insurance? I don't know. I'm too scared to find out. My tailbone could be dislocated. You know, it very well could be. Though my massage therapist didn't say so, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The mesh chair is more forgiving for the tailbone. Okay, that's good to know. Or the hole in the middle, it has a gel filled packet. It's a top. It's a J cushion. I got a donut from Amazon, and it's a gel one, and I'm sitting on it. And it helped a lot originally. But even when I'm sitting at my markets, like you'll see Ben and I have two different types of chairs because I cannot sit in that like expensive like $100 chair because it hurts so bad. Cannot do it. I'm gonna say hi. Tired and pins. I'm gonna try and get some better. Good night, Mary Jo. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Oh, it's better. Right, but it folds flat. It's a nice chair. It's fine. Oh my god, this thing is skipping all over the place. It really might just be time for a new machine, guys. Laura, are you still there? What color bow do you want on the top of your gingerbread man? Or ginger girl? Good night. Thank you for joining. Y'all, I need to count because the row counter is also not working. Surprise you. Okay, cool. I normally go red with white. That'll be fine. That'd be great. I'll do what I normally do. I have to stuff the head, do the bow, and put a face on it and eyes. And then I have one more that I have to make because we talked about it on a live and someone was like, I want one. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So I have to go to make. Chopped all my hair and colored it purple. It was down the middle of your back and I was shaved in the back. That's so fun, Diamond. I remember your hair was very long. Yeah. My hair is getting long. Thank God. The guy who does my hair, um, was like, "Oh my God, it's getting so long and it's healthy." And I was like, "Yeah, just a dusting to keep it healthy, not inches." You're not taking inches. Sorry for that. Do not be sorry for that. That's great. It's gonna work quite nice. Yeah, see, this is fine. It's not quite in the middle, but it'll be enough. It'll be even a little snug. Cool. Yeah, there we go. It's cute enough. Five. $5. $5 foot long. Any. I'm always scared when this is coming. Yeah, 2 summers ago, we were at the beach a lot and I like really damaged my hair from being in the sun. So that's kind of why at my craft shows now my hair is really in a bun because I'm terrified, or in a braid because braids are protective. So I'm like, we're protecting the hair. Vlog be damned. Like, um, my guy's just great. He's got rainbow hair right now. It's so fun. And I'm like, I want to dye it pink. I want to go pink. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. He's like, the second you're ready for fun colors. I'm like, I know. I know you'll do it. I just have to say I want it, but I don't know if I do. I don't know. Hmm. Oh, that's really close to the same shade of blue, isn't it? Shit, that is the same shade of blue. Oh, we love that. Okay, cool. Should we go pink? That'd be fun for summer. So I used to be pink. My hair used to be neon pink once upon a time. 2 more seconds, guys, because we gotta I'm so sorry, Rue, I interrupted you. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 2 Oof. Ugh. See how much I sank? Because I'm fat. Okay, I also needed this one. Perfect. Um, the second I start going gray and the blonde doesn't work, I'm going pink or purple or fun colors. I've also been really tempted to go, like, redhead, like, orange. Like, ginger. I've been tempted. But then every time I get my hair done blonde, I'm like, "Oh, it's done." Hi, Sarah. How are you? I am doing well, thank you. We are here. We are living our best life. That's what I've got. I've been pretty much every color but green. Yeah. You're from Arizona. Good evening. It worked better. Fun. We're burgundy at one point. That's fun. You're a ginger? See, I want it. That's it's LA. That's awesome. I love that. I'm here for it. Look, if my natural hair wasn't like black, if there was any sort of dimension in the brown, but there's not. It's so bad. My hair is so dark. But look at how my hair is so long. It's so long. I'm so happy. Makes me very happy. Have I ever done a color analysis? It's not black, but it's real close. It's like a 7 or 8 on the color scale. But it lifts very nicely, so that's good. Hi from Alaska. Hello, Alaska. With dirty dishwater blonde. If my hair was naturally strawberry blonde like this, I'd be very happy, but it's not. It's all they guys are redhead with freckles. But one of my good friends growing up was redhead with freckles. And then my other best friend would dye her hair red to matte. It's funny. I'm from Kentucky. Hello, Kentucky. I am making twisted ear warmers like what's on the stand. You like that, guys? I even had one ready today. Who am I? Not me. I'm so prepared. So prepared. This is dark ash blonde. I love it. You were on the ball tonight. I was trying. Where's my backward sign? Since I did the video with the Frogger finish, I can't find it. So I think it's in the finish bin. You or Ben watch Formula One. I don't, and I don't know if my husband does. I don't care about cars. It's four wheels and an engine to me. That's kind of where I stand. Round and round. Yep. I believe it's in my finish bin downstairs. So where I was at, what was I saying? So in order to get into doing the patterns and shit, right? I really need to take more progress pictures of me making the pattern, which means I need to clear off my desk, and my desk is disaster one. And today I decided to go through some of the office a little bit. So I was organizing the office, have not touched the desk. So the desk has some yarn on it that needs to like get used and doesn't have a home. So I haven't done that. And then I've got like bins everywhere of like things to finish, right? So I have a bin of ear warmers to sew downstairs. I've been using cotton on hats. So I have all my cotton out. I've been making like winter hats too. So I've got that yarn out right now. I've got that whole pile of stuff to finish still. That whole tote of to finish has to be finished. And I can't find the duck beaks. I have no idea where they are. So I think I'm just going to have to make more duck beaks to finish those because I'm at the point where I'm getting angry that I just have this pile of ducks that don't have beaks. Why what? She barely got a football. Yeah. Can you make blankets? Yes, you can. The crank doesn't move if I'm not cranking it. Oh my god. This is literally what I was looking for before. Guys, I'm a mess tonight. I'm a mess. Navy. None of this does navy, so we're gonna just go for it. We're gonna see if this is enough for a full one, and if not, I have to cut apart a different thing to make it work. I think it's gonna be real close, and I'm gonna have to watch it pretty closely and see how the machine feels about this yarn, because it might be a little bit too thick for where the machine's at right now. Add one to the counter. Thank you. 6 counters are on my website. If I perfected the knitting and how to hold the yarn, yes. I have made 2 hats and a cowl type thing. Do I still crochet animals? I do. We're just taking a short break from animals at the current point in time. I think we might be good. Yeah, so I got knitting down. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it now. And my friend at the yarn store, Gwen, thinks I'm ready to do my first sweater. I think that she's a little ambitious for what I'm ready to do. But mhm. Any tips for surviving a 3-day event? Surviving in what sense? Bring extra snacks and water. So much food. Bring so much food. I want a red and black one, queen size. That would be awesome. Do I do custom orders like that? I do not. That would be like $700, and I don't have the time to do it. It would take weeks. Sorry. Stuff I want to make for myself. I've done a video like that, and it really didn't do well. Hello. Change the pattern at any time. Yeah. Um, I'm excited about this top-down raglan that she's shown me that she's made, and it this specific pattern doesn't take her all that long to make, and she's like, it's a really good beginner scarf, and it'll teach me short rows. So I'm excited about it, and I've been enjoying like taking knit stuff to the yarn store on whenever I go, whatever day it is. Um, The vendor there with my partner's boss and hoping I can get through. It's 9 to 4. Just bring lots of food and snacks, bring extra water. Um, I don't know what other kind of tips you want. Like it's a normal day. You're gonna be slow in the morning, it'll pick up probably during the day. Absolutely. I don't make blankets on these machines. I make them by hand. Can I see this? I can. I am making ear warmers. Like that. I can never remember if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And Kyle isn't here. Thank you. You're welcome. Nothing to sit together at the end. Yeah. You're starting a small crochet business. Fabulous. I got you. You no problem. Drink your water, take your meds. Guys, remind me when I get off the live that I need to switch my laundry. I folded all of my laundry today, guys. I folded it. I started another load. I switched that load by the time I put everything away. And then I started a second load of laundry. I adulted so hard today. Fuel prices gone up? Yeah, a lot. You have one of these adulting win, yeah. Aaliyah? Might be. You're in Brazil. Well, hello, Inez. Welcome. Have I tried Cayman cider? I have not. Um, I can't do bubbles, so no carbonation for me. Hello, hello. This is gonna be cutting it so close. Must adult tomorrow. How was Suffs? Was it good? I heard that they're gonna be putting it on like Netflix or something, and I'm very excited because I didn't get to see it. Remember to like the live. Yes, guys, please like the live. This used to be one of my best sellers, and then like they hiked the price of the yarn to $8 a skein from $3 a skein, and I said no thanks. And I only get one ear warmer out of a skein, so I was like, I can't eat that. No, no. PBS. Ah, fabulous. Cool. Love this colorway. Isn't it great? This is Lion Brand Landscapes. Oop, that's my hair. Chenille yarn went up a lot once Joanne went out of business. Chenille yarn used to be like for blanket yarn used to be $11.99 a skein, and at Joanne you'd always get it on sale. I wouldn't buy it for more than $6 a skein, and I guess $7 a skein. Chenille yarn, blanket yarn is now $14.99 a skein. Karen cakes used to be $9.99. Now they're $14.99 because they've absolutely lost their marbles. Pretty peacock yarn color, thank you. Real close here. Oops. They're so expensive for just being polyester. Yep. Sales are really 40% off. Correct. Right, because I've only been shopping on Premiere. Yes. So again, guys, I have a Premiere Yarns affiliate link. Please use my link, everybody. I'm thinking I'm switching straight to Premiere Chenille, just Chenille. Once I'm back to buying yarn again, that's what I'll be buying. My advice for you, I want to start making and selling crochet items, and I do want people to see my product. I'm in South Africa, and it feels like there's no market for it, and how do I start? Can you use it multiple times? You can use it every single time that you guys shop. Every single time. I don't know what the market is like in South Africa. Um, I don't know, like, even if people were asking me about, like, Europe or Australia, I don't know. I don't know what your online marketplaces are like. I don't know what your Oh my goodness, thank you for the star. Thank you, Jenny. I don't the answer is I don't know. Um, I mean, I don't even know. Do you have Etsy? Do you have anything like that? And if so, like, I would start making videos to promote your products and drive traffic to your website or Etsy or whatever. You like every time I shop Premiere. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so that was great. What did I have to cut? I only had to cut out that, right? It was just this itty bit. Okay. And then I have this. That goes to that, and I don't really want to use that. I have this. Pretty number 7. Thank you. 7. Really keeps telling you to start on Etsy, but what should I be aware with Etsy? Etsy in the US is more difficult. Absolutely. Hello, long time no see. Hello, hello. What chenille do I use from Premiere? Basics. Basics is blanket yarn. Basics chenille is blanket yarn. Um, we're gonna be playing around with trying to find a spot that I can fit this into it. Okay. Um, and I think going to green. Actually, what's in the center here? Dark blue. Oh, perfect. this, and then we're gonna do. Sorry, guys, I am cutting the yarn apart. 2 seconds, everybody. I feel like that'll probably be a little less drastic. This might be slightly too drastic. Let's go into like. You're going to see the change no matter what I do, so I might as well make it a little bit more drastic. Parfait Chunky won't go through the centro, but it will go through the Addy. Ask me how I know. I'd be careful with it, though. Caution to the wind, you may break your machine. Plushies and thin yarn, double strand it. Did I do the counter? I believe so. Did I? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know, did I? I'm doing yarn surgery, guys. Give me a second. I changed my mind. I'm going back to my OG thought. But anyway, back to craft shows. So there's one in June that I'm thinking about picking up. One or two in June, actually. There's a few options for additional shows that I'm considering. And honestly, some of the decision about what craft shows are going to happen next, some of it is going to come down to Ben and his job because there's the potential that it might switch him onto day shift instead of night shift. That'll make craft shows a lot easier. But do you know how nice it was for Ben that he needed to ask for a day off so we could go to the funeral a day early so that way we can get there on time? For his job to be like, "Yeah, we could guarantee your day off. Not a problem. Use your PTO." Was that? That's never been a thing in our lives. Oh, you have an ask off request? Not a problem. Approved. What? What's that like? He came home, he's like, "It's already approved." I was like, "I'm sorry, what do you mean?" Try again? Come again? And we actually got to spend our anniversary together without the stress of him being deployed? What? What is that? What is that? We have not had to worry about whether or not he's getting paid with this government shutdown? What? Wow. Crazy talk. Crazy. Just crazy, I tell you. It hasn't been approved. Oh boy. We are very lucky with Ben's new job, and I'm very grateful for it. And it kind of was just like, it kind of just fell in our laps. This was not what he was planning on doing, but it will be for the foreseeable future. That's for sure now. I mean, they like him and he works for a very different institution than what he worked for with the military. Oh boy. As long as he enjoys it. He enjoys it enough. He's also considering going back to school for a bunch of stuff, which is something I never thought I'd hear him say without a fight because I've told him he needs to finish his degree for I can't tell you how long. So that's him high up here. Yeah. That's still going on with the government shutdown. I think that there was another uh continuing resolution. That's the word I'm looking for. The Democrats and Republicans can't agree on shit, especially not paying people. Especially when we're starting wars with countries again, you know. It's fine. I definitely don't have opinions about it. Though I think that I've just hit a side of social media now that I've been in the Coast Guard wives and girlfriends groups on Facebook for quite some time. And my friend Erica and I use it for pure entertainment. And it's hysterical. They're still getting paid. Congress is, the Ghost Guard wasn't. The amount of crazy talk in these groups about the shutdown and everything, I'm like, look at this, Erica. We don't have to deal with this anymore. What is that? Actually, do the funding. Yes, because it was a continuing resolution. But the funding still hasn't gone through. Hello. I'm hoping this yellow isn't ruining it. But I think that that was my best choice here with the color options that I've got. Uh, yes, let's do. Thank you so much. Oh my god, the turtle drinking water. Look at them, he's so cute. Thank you. I'm head off. Bye. Bye, Steph. Have a good night. Oh my god, guys, I'm making a mess. I'm making everything worse. Grace, thank you for your order. Oh my god, what did I do? You guys, I made a mess. Mistakes were made. That means it's bedtime. Good night. Good night. What did I do, guys? Guys, what did I do? Guys. Guys? Seriously. We're gonna ball this quick because good night, Jan. Apparently I've just made this so much worse for myself. Okay. I'm gonna cut that and hope it was the right thing to cut. Maybe it wasn't. Oh no, what did I do? Oh boy. The yarn barf is making your eye twitch. Me too. Which is different. I'm like, this is just stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. But there's a cuter word for it. I know. Yarn barf. Oh my god. I don't even know what happened here because, like, this is the end of this. This is the end of that. Oh, okay. This is that. I'm like, where's the end? Whoa. Okay. Where's Mel? Mel. Okay, I think this is gonna be fine. Blessings. Thank you. Really, there isn't one? Huh. Double stranding 4 yarn is a workout. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We're gonna play cut the yarn apart again because I don't want it to go to pinky purple in this one because I don't think it goes. So I'm gonna cut this apart and then I'm gonna put it back together with this one. And I'm gonna pull this apart until it gets back to blue. Yeah, it's blue enough. That's I'm praying for your family. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been shitty. And the prayer yarn delivery has just arrived. I'm like, how did your yarn delivery arrive? It's 1 a.m. It's not 1 a.m. where you are. Arr. Hide it before someone sees it, right? All right, well, I'll take it. That's not what I was expecting this to do, but hey. This one might be ugly. It's fine. I think it's more of an ask for forgiveness. Yeah. Look, I'm trying to make bits and bobs work here. But ugly cute. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's fine. It's fine. I am clicking it to 8. Oh, for the yarn? Okay, fine. You weren't talking to me. Got it. Leg warmers, ear warmers. Green, yellow. Ugh. Yellow, navy. Where's the end? Hello? Oh, it's blue. It's not even yellow. Okay. That's stupid. That's stupid. I don't like it. That's not what I wanted it to do. I'm at such a confusing point with this one that we're kind of just going to go with the flow on this one and see how far we can get, because I think I have to buy like white or something in this yarn to make this last bit work. So I'm literally just going to try to just like use this so I can see what colors are even in here. Yes, email or fill out the contact me page at the bottom of my website. That's the best way to contact me, which goes through email, but yes. Thank you. You are welcome. Stephanie's back. Welcome back. Guys, I'm hungry. I am hungry. Have I tried making anything else with the center? I make scarves. I do hats on my Addy. I don't get very adventurous with things. Oh, okay. So this ends on like almost green. Though I don't stray too far from my comfort zone. Wrong way. This way. I agree with that statement. The only thing worse than tangling yarn is fuzzy yarn. Yep. I keep dropping yarn on Ruthie and she's not even moving. Mm, she says, what yarn? Says what? You see, now we're really playing make the most of what you got. That's really not bad. All right. All right. Well, give me 2 seconds, guys, because I know I was prepared and brought a protein bar up here. I don't know where I put it. And it very well may just be underneath all of this stuff, which is a huge possibility. Because I just know I brought a protein bar up here because I was really hungry before. And I definitely did not eat it yet. That's not going through. That's not going through. That'll be a stretch for today. Did I put it over here? I totally put it over here. Wonderful. This is not going through. That's not going through. This is not going through. I'm gonna find something to put with this. I don't know what. Thought I have more of. This is not going through. This is not going through. That's not going through. I don't think these two are gonna do it today. 2 seconds, everybody. Actually, this one might get through. This seems like a thinner white. Okay. That one, there's no way. This one, there's no way. This one's a possibility. Okay. Guys, how do I feel about taking like a 10-minute break? Because I gotta pee. Are we good with that? Can we take like 5 minutes? Do we want to start a new live or just like keep going? Because I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 8 more options in here. So I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna take a break. Okay? Yeah, we'll do one more and we'll take a break. Oops. It's really neat. Thank you. This is a knitting machine. We are making ear warmers. Hello. Halfway there. Thank you for the sunflower. I'm honestly trying to decide if I want to keep going tonight or if I want to like stop and like start up like tomorrow or something. And I'm honestly kind of leaning towards that. The stream is delayed. I'm so sorry. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about that. Thank you, Mystery Art. With last night. I'm so sorry. Is that discontinued yarn? It is. Of course it is. I just like I don't know if I'll want to go live tomorrow. And actually, it wouldn't be tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday, but definitely not tomorrow. Ben's off tomorrow. I was afraid you were going to be able to tell where I started a new skein, but not really. Whoops. Hello, hello. Next craft show is Mother's Day weekend. I'm eating my hair. Sorry. I'm gonna just sit here and just suck it up and do a few more. That's what we're gonna do. Because this will be number 10. Terry died. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's the power's out. That's all right. Watch the end of my last video. Sorry, Rue. Was letting I got single terms. Thank you. I think that that's what you guys are going to be getting on Tuesday is the last. I'm hoping it's the last cleaning video for a while. I thought the most recent video was the last cleaning video before the frogger finished. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Missed my lives. You didn't miss them. There just have not been any. I just have not been live. Life has been a little crazy since the end of March, as life does. So I'm trying. Yep. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's so close to being enough for a full one. It just missed it. That was not bad. A row counter, yeah. No, the last one was fine. The lighting, I didn't notice until I was editing, was so weird and like it looked like hazy. And I'm like, was my camera lens just dirty? Like, what is that? I don't know. So I'm being a bit more cognizant of that because I was like, what is that? But wasn't anything I can do. So Oh, Leah. You're gonna be excited. Did you see that Letitia is getting a new trial? Hello, hello. So if anybody follows true crime, this case is wild. And they're gonna go for the insanity defense this time. Mhm. Mhm. So if you've been following me for a bit, you know I've been into true crime. And I really didn't care all that much about Corey Richins. Um, isn't this double jeopardy? No, she won an appeal. She wants this. Her conviction was overturned. So if you're not a true crime junkie, troll life. This woman is Letitia Stout. Um, she was convicted like 3 years ago of brutally murdering her stepson, who was like 9 years old, Gannon. Wow. His dad was away on like a week training for the National Guard and convicted her. They just overruled it due to some issue with a juror. And this time they're going to go for not guilty by reason of insanity. Um, I'll be watching that one. I didn't really care much about Corey Richards. I watched like half of Afro Man before I lost interest because Edie didn't cover everything I wanted her to, so I was kind of like, whatever. Then, did you see that Rex Huberman took a plea deal? Because I'm mad. I'm so mad. I was so invested in the Long Island serial killer. Invested. I'm so mad. So mad. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Um, the anger that I had when I found out he was taking a plea. Woo! I was mad. Mad. Capital MAD mad. Mad. Mad, mad. The evidence is so obvious though, but he was maintaining his innocence the entire time. Like, I'm just mad about it. I wanted to watch it go to trial. I wanted all. Oh, number on the counter. Thank you. Yes, that was 10. Um, so mad. So mad. So mad. I wanted all the extra evidence to come out, and it's not going to. I'm so mad. I'm so upset about it. Ugh. I want to know what happened, where, and when. I wanted to know. Because again, it's my hometown. I want to know. I just want to know. I just wanted to know. There was a knot. But I will be rewatching the Letitia Stout case in its entirety. when they. Okay, maybe I won't be rewatching the old one, but I will be watching the new trial. Very excited. Well, I'm not excited that they have to go through it again. The poor family. That poor family. Does that also end on white? It does. Okay, cool, great. We are back to stripey because I want to. Oh my god, you know what else I was really upset about that we haven't gotten to talk about yet either? The Bachelorette getting canceled. Real mad. Real mad. Real mad. I am making ear warmers like that. So mad. Um, if her daughter still loved her mother, the testimony, and then that's what I was like, yep. Why would someone cancel the Bachelorette? So ABC pulled it because there are new DV allegations against Taylor Frankie Paul from her abusive boyfriend. And a video got released, and it's a hard video to watch. It's not good. But I still really want to watch the season. How many drills do I go through every year? I have never gone through a drill. This is my one and only drill that my dad gave me. Machines I go through a lot of. Drills? No. Do I think her ex leaked the video before her season aired? Oh, we know he did. You haven't watched the EDB podcast episode about it. Go watch Emily D. Baker's Bachelorette episode, because what we found out in Depthy Heard is that in order for TMZ to claim rights and put the TMZ watermark on it, they have to own it, which means that the owner of the video sold the rights to the video. And who took that video? Who owned the video? Dakota. He absolutely did it on purpose. He is such a manipulative asshole. I don't like him. I never have. But shocking, the timing was suspicious that it happened on her son's birthday and 3 days before the season was supposed to air. He's a SOB, and he deserves to be cut from Vanderpump Villa, which I think he is now. I think they're trying to edit him out of Vanderpump Villa. He has never wanted her to succeed. No, he has not. He couldn't handle the thought of her being with someone else, even though he was constantly with other people. It's linked to my Amazon storefront. Depending on which machine you have, depends on the attachment you need. The Addy and the Sentra need 2 different machines for the 2 different handles. But they're both linked to my Amazon storefront. Yep. But shocking, her TRO was granted. TROs don't just get granted with no evidence. But I was mad. Big mad. There is a rumor that Hulu's gonna run it after all, and I hope they do, and I think they should. Because at this point, The Bachelorette is a dying franchise, so is The Bachelor, and, like, they should have released it right after when the hype was insane. Like, that was a huge missed opportunity on ABC's part. Like, they're like, "Oh, well, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, "They should have just released it." They'd have had the best ratings on a season yet. I don't care that the public didn't love the video. It's nothing new. We all knew about this. This is what the entire first season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives was about that video and that incident. Like, we all knew this was Taylor. They knew exactly what they were dealing with. They knew exactly what they were getting. They should have just released it. That's my 2 cents. Not that anyone asked. You went with her because you wanted messy and you wanted ratings, and then you didn't do the one thing that would get you the ratings that you needed to save the franchise because of a little bit of backlash of public opinion. I think it was just flat out stupid. I think they should have just released it and had the best season yet. And I also, it's kind of like messed up too because we all know who she ended up with. Because I don't know, he looks exactly like Dakota, and then we already all know that they're not together anymore. But I still would have watched every single episode of that season. I was ready for it. I was here for it. We do, yes. Y'all, I gotta tell you all my spoiler accounts. I knew who she was gonna end up with months ago before all the videos and everything leaked. I think the guy's name is Doug. He looks like Dakota. She's got a type. How come you don't hear my machine? I don't know. Machine's on. We're going. 11. Hello, hello. Machine's also not very loud today. Tell me these are two different shades of gold. Just kill me. These are two different shades of gold. So I think I'm going to put the gold with cream because I don't know if this is enough for a full one. It might be. It might be like exactly. Once we get to halfway, we'll take a peek. Oh, it should stay quiet. I'm working with 3 weights. I haven't pulled a 4 weight in a while. The 48 pin, they're a lot wider. They're more like a messy bun beanie than an ear warmer. No, 1140, yeah. Those shows make me feel really good about myself. Those are really good shows for my self-esteem. YouTube has been having issues. If you are having issues, back out, close out of YouTube, and come back. I promise I'm not using a mic yet. Because once we move, I will be using a mic. I will also be dual streaming at the same time. We're going to be setting up the new yarn room in a different way to be able to have enough room to double stream. Dual stream here and on TikTok at the same time. YouTube has been weird for a few months now. You are correct. Rosa depends on the yarn, anywhere from 80 to 100. Think we're gonna get one more row. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. I think that gave me just enough. This one might just be a little snug. Oh, the unicorns you've made for my pattern! Yay! I'm so glad. Um, what am I making? Earwarmers. Ding. Oh my god, guys. So, something I need to tell all of you about so that way you can do it too. The best thing I have ever done. Oh, yeah, that'll be fine. Ben, actually, I found it. I found the TikTok. But I made Ben do it. I constantly have my phone on silent and then I lose my phone and I can't find it. And there is now a shortcut on my iPhone where if Ben texts me the word lost, it triggers on my phone to play Attention by Kesha at full blast. So when I can't find my phone, it goes, do I have your attention? And then the sirens, and it's the best thing we've ever done. and it has already come in mighty handy. Oh yeah, that was 12. I love shortcuts. I'm not good at like figuring out what stuff can be automated like that or even how to do it because I wouldn't do it. I made Ben do it. But when I tell you it is the best thing, it was great and picked the right song and it works so well. Maybe on my pretty tomorrow. I have one more bite of it. Can you not run shortcuts on an Android? I don't know. You have automation for bedtime and wake up. Share with the class what are your favorite automations because I want to automate everything. My flashlight flashes. That's not enough for me, unfortunately. I play Marco Polo with Siri when I leave before. The problem is that when that happens and you don't know what room you left it in on what floor, and I have 3 floors in my house, I can't find it for minutes. How do you not drop a stitch on the machine? Practice. It's all about the yarn you put in the machine. My brain still hears them. I understand that. Do I really not have enough in this ball for a full one? I totally thought I did. Oh, I totally thought there was enough here. Ooh, womp womp. I guess not. Karen simply soft through the machine. Yes. Literally. All right. Well, this one didn't work. Maybe a hat. I have more of this yarn elsewhere, so I'll just rip it and restart it. Guys, my entire rip it pile only consists now of two that I've made tonight. So we're in good shape with the rip it pile. I have a few more that I really wanted to get done tonight, and then we'll go. Like one, two, three, four, five. So I don't think it's actually five. It's 5 little skeins, but I think I'm gonna do half of this and half of that, and half of this and half of that. Really? Anna, how's your husband doing? I've had a smart home via Apple Home on my bed and fix in my bathroom bedroom lights into the kitchen room fan cakes up to the noon. Oh. I didn't have many frogs in my last video. I didn't have many frogs to finish because they're all done. There are a lot of frogs in the garage. One thing I'm gonna have to do before my next craft show is inventory everything. That's a lot of yarn you got. This isn't even half of it. Get anxious and my eyes will spin this month. Amazing. Wow, that's incredible. I'm so happy to hear that. Finally, some good news. Jeez. Oh, I did find frog legs in the bin. I was like, what is this? Oh. Kyle was laughing at me the whole time, like the entire video. That video, the Kyle was there to make sure I wasn't in an emotional wreck because that was the first day I was back from Long Island after Terry died. No, it was my first. No, it was the day after Terry died, and because she died while when I wasn't on Long Island. I was like, "Hey Kyle, when I'm alone, I cry. Want to come over and make sure I can stay on track and do something?" He's like, "I can do that." I'm like, "Thank you." Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, in the part of me cleaning, I found a light that I had bought to set up in the yarn room, and now that gigantic new light is kind of blocking um my yarn because it's a big light and it works real well. But it's also getting in the way. You love this yarn, isn't it pretty? Um, but the light is also kind of getting in the way. So I gotta find like, I mean, honestly, there isn't really a better spot for the light right now, but it's in front of my single lady shelf. And the single lady shelf was the shelf I wanted to work through. So I think that for the time being, I'm just gonna need to work through the cakes, which kind of was the plan anyway. So like there's a lot of things that I want to do and that I need to get done and just haven't. We're working on it, right? A lot of work on my computer's diet because my point Friday was my Thank you, Anna. Um, thank you. Um, so like things that I want to do right now, like I kind of have everything like it depends on like what I want to do on that specific day because I'm still like grieving. So, and until this is like done and over, like I'm not ready to get back to work. So it's like, do I want to work on this today? Do I want to work on hats today? Do I want to work on ear warmers today? So I have a pile of ear warmers to sew. There's 3 boxes of stuffies that need eyes. This room is almost done. I have 4 big mama turtles that need to be stuffed. I like a few loose bits and bobs ends of projects in the office in the yarn room. I have my entire desk that really needs to be cleared off, but I'm kind of using it for yarn storage right now, so I don't know what I want to do with that. And then downstairs I have the bin to finish. I have a bag of hats, and then I have all the cotton. So it's like I need to work through the cotton. I need to work through the single lady shelf. I need to work through the hat yarn, and I need to then come up here and start working on yarn here. So I need to work through the fur, the cakes, the sweet snuggles, like thicker stuff, and the Bernat blanket extra. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but like it makes sense right now. Like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, I know. My home stop playing. Huh. Always wanted to do this. You can. Hello, hello. Apple TV remote app is built in the iOS. Ah, kind of awful kind of thing. So I have a few lights that are on timers to do that. Um, I should put my porch lights on a timer, but I just haven't done it yet because the porch lights are through Govee, and so is my. I have a few lights that are through Govee, and I really like them. Um, through Govee, we are a big Govee household. Okay. No one knew how I can't work. I haven't updated like to this to keep this. Definitely. Um, I have a bunch of videos on how to use the machines, or I have a knitting machine 101. The house we're renting has no porch lights. So mine, it's like porch string lights, but they're crazy bright. And right now they're fun rainbow colors to run as a nightlight. I mean, the Govee lights are LEDs, so they cost like almost nothing to run. And I have some lights that are on a Govee timer. Like, so like when I was doing Christmas, all I would have to say is, hey, SIRI Christmas on, and it turned on my Christmas lights, and I'd say Christmas off, and it would turn them off. Now it does that with the porch lights, the bedroom light, and the yarn room. What is this yarn? This is, what is it called? It is Karen Simply Soft Stripes? Something like that. I kind of want to do this one half and half with purple, but I don't have the rest of it right here. 13. Nanoleaf Christmas lights. They do cool designs. Fun. That's where my Govee porch lights are. And my regular Govee light bulbs. It took me forever to convince Ben that I wanted to switch some things to be Gobi and buy the Gobi products. And now that we did, we'll never go back because they're great. It genuinely blows my mind. Gobi makes great stuff. My lights in the yarn room are Gobi. We have similar lights in my bedroom. Um, there are some weird lights in my bedroom right now, like sconces, I guess. Um, and those are Gobi. We switched those to be Gobi, which makes it very convenient because my light switch is at the top of the stairs, which is really annoying. Um, we have two Gobi outlets. Um, and then the porch lights right now. Hello, hello. Are fun. Keep it up your fingers. That's a fun idea. I'm deciding if in the new house I'm gonna want curtains or not because I'm not a big curtain person. So that's a thought. I need to do one more. And there's a knot in this yarn. Good morning. And I rather exactly. Heck, why not? Perfect. Oh no. Guys, I lost chat. Come back to me. There you go. Would you rather live in a world that has important questions that can't yet be answered than live in a world with illogical answers that can't be questioned? First one, definitely. Because it kind of feels like we're living in the second one now. This one is gonna be so pretty. And I hate it here, right? You have a few typos and I don't know what you mean. So if you could fix your typos and re-ask the question, that'd be fabulous. Hello. I like you. Thank you. It's better to have a few detractors who dislike you for who you are. Receive universal praise for appearing to be something that you genuinely. Oh, 100%. I'm not gonna apologize for who I am, and if you like me, great, and if you don't, you're lost. Not my problem. See ya. Like, I'll give a crap. Again, though, there is a typo in that second question. So, is consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative? Um, I think you can still find imaginativeness in consistency. Like, I am consistently, unfortunately, having to work and make these stupid ear warmers, but I'm making them in imaginative and fun colors. If I was evading the cops in a high-speed car chase, what song would I want blaring from the radio? I can honestly say I would never be in that situation. However, um, I don't know. Highway to the Danger Zone, that's a fun one. I was thinking Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. No, not Bad Guy. What's the one that goes, step on the gas, step on the bury a friend, that one. That'd be fun. I don't know. I will never be in that situation. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. I can confidently say I will never be in a high speed case. I will crash the car first. Disabled, so I can't drive. Would you agree that the struggle to not belong can be a lonely one, but no price is too high to pay for the satisfaction of being true to your convictions? I think that those are two separate points, that a but would not be the proper term there because they don't have anything to do with each other. Um, I don't think I'd ever struggled to not belong. I kind of have that going for me from the get go. So I don't think so. I think that us weird folk find our pack, even though there are fewer of us. Where is the end? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, no. And I'm not finding it. Yes, but at this hour, I'm okay with this because it's fun. Oh my God. Literally right there. Perfect. Did you see that, guys? That's the end. Fabulous. Does good sense makes one slow to anger and quick to forgive? No, I think quite the opposite. And expecting the other person to die. Nah, I'll hold a grudge for 12 million years. I'm here for it. I have some friendships that have ended, and I'm still like, wouldn't it be nice if XYZ happened? And then, oh shit, XYZ happened. Petty revenge. Petty revenge. There are some friends that I am no longer friends with that I consider, like the thought of like putting someone's phone number in like a porta potty and say, send me pictures of your poop. Thought about doing that to some of these people. Because it'll never end. It never ends. But I don't hold it in my soul. Oh yeah, I don't hold it in my soul either. I'm trying to better understand your worldview with these questions. Am I a cynic? I don't know. I'm not even sure if I know what cynic means. So I'm not going to answer that. But I agree that no matter how extraordinary you are, if you're in the wrong environment, you'll be overlooked and undervalued. I think it depends on the situation or like the extraordinary part of said person. Like if what's extraordinary about you is that you're good at sports and you're stuck in a classroom, then yeah, you'll get overlooked. But I don't know. Holding a grudge is like taking a poison and expecting to harm other people. Someone said that earlier. I don't agree. This guy's like a bot. Yes, he's like a bot, except I have like what, two more earwarmers to make, and it is actually making my brain work. I've got one more earwormer to make. I never said that I don't apologize. Depends on how you've fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't normally give people the option to fool me twice. Hence the block button. Beware you're treading thin water. Um. Um, 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 um. What do we think of this together, guys? I don't. You can't really tell the colors in there. There we go. What do you think? That? Yeah, I think so. Because call me crazy. I kind of want to put these together. Oh, I really like the way that looks on camera. We're gonna do this one next, actually. Asking real questions, then commentary on your appearance. It's the way you're phrasing the questions, I think. But I'm fine with you being here. And that's all that matters because last time I checked, this is my live. Who hit my sister 41 years ago? It was barely alive then. Yep. You know who taught me how to hold grudges and what grudges were worth being held? My lawyer mother. You want someone to hold a grudge? Don't piss off my mom. I think it depends on the second chance. I think it depends on the situation. Mass attribute causation. Oh, I'm very good at looking at every situation that it has at me. Though, if you want to continue to use big words, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here, and my brain does not have much capacity for big words at this hour. But I don't even understand the question. It's philosophical. My yarn is getting wrapped around the rope counter. Oh, was this the one that got messed up? Is that why I had to rip this one? Maybe. In the new house, will I have one yarn room? I don't know yet. It depends on the house. It might still be 2 rooms because I like having a separate area for the knitting machine and then for crochet. Um, so could impede my progress. That's fine. Um, Not really trying to make much progress here. Um, Both ego and frailty impede sound leadership, so have neither vanity nor irrational self-doubt. Yeah, okay. Um, so I'm not sure what I want to do with the new yarn room yet, and it's really gonna kind of depend on the house and if the basement is finished or not. Yeah, it's too late for big questions. How are some of the big words are misspelled? Yes. He's an expert at knitting. When she died, it took years to find a home for all her acres of yarn. It was astonishing. That would be my problem if I died tomorrow, that my husband could deal with. Oh, oh, there is a hole. There's a hole in the bottom. I don't know how that happened. Her yarn room was larger than most homes. You bold of you to assume that this is all of my yarn, dear sir. Bold of you to assume that. What happened? I don't know. Okay. Guys, we're gonna play cut it apart again. Cause apparently there was a hole already. Ooh, you should smile more. Also, we say miss as if I'm not a Mrs. Drink some water, take your meds, right? I'm not kidding. You know, surprisingly, I don't think you're lying. Um, can I make a scarf? I can. Just not today. I was going to, but the machine is really struggling with bigger yarns right now. So the yarn that I have on the side right now to make a scarf with um is not going to go through the machine. So this may end up being very ugly, but we're going to find out together, guys. We're gonna find out together. You're more liked than disliked. Well, thank you. However, I don't really care whether I'm liked or disliked. Can I make it? Yes. Do I want to? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah. Meredith is a great thing to learn. How does the machine actually work? It knits like if you were using a loom. This is the Centro. I do sell my wares. That should be a new sticker. That's good. That's good. Machines are linked to my Amazon storefront. It's also linked in this video where they're on sale from QVC. So take that with what you will. Why is it getting knotted? Why does it hate me? Can we not do this right now? Oh, why? Sir, what time zone are you in? Asking all these philosophical questions at 2 a.m. my time. Oops. Or like wolves, they don't lose sleeps over the opinions of sheep. Yes. Come on. Sorry guys, we got a knot, so I'm trying to undo it. Okay. I don't even know who sings this song, and I don't know all of the words. But all I can think of right now is because there was a hole in this ear warmer was there's a hole in the bottle. Don't know the rest of the words. It's all I can think about right now. I don't know any of the words except there's a hole in the bottle of wine. All I got. What's my favorite color? Pink. I don't know, Aaliyah. I don't do favorites, but I do have to say pink is most likely my favorite color. Oh, this is becoming a little bit of a wider strip than I thought it was going to be. That's not exactly what I wanted, but okay. When does it stop with this color? How many more rows do I need to do? Did it switch? Oh no, we stay here for quite some time. I don't want to stay here for quite some time. Hang on. Oh, because it just switched to the lighter purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh my god, and that's literally where the color changes back. Guys, I'm good. There's an answer that is clear and simple yet wrong. I think that we were good with asking questions, but just putting blank statements out there is um Not gonna fly in my chat. Thank you. You too. Good night. Their conversation either has to be over philosophical or overly sexual. What's up with that? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't think I do, but we're gonna get halfway through the ear warmer anyway. Good riddance. There we go. That's where my brain went, but I didn't say it out loud. Some thoughts are inside thoughts. Hi, madam. How are you doing? I am great. How are you? There's a hole in the bottle. Nothing wine. Yeah, the first few I was fine with, and then we had to get weird. So don't let your door hit ya. And I can always count on chat to say exactly what I'm thinking. I'm making ear warmers, like what's on my stand. There's a hole in the bottle, drinking up the wine. No, I'm a little sad I haven't had to say "Go Machine Go" yet this entire live. I have the sticker here ready for me. Yeah, once we got into more statements of, "Do you think blah blah blah? You should blah blah blah. You should leave." um, I'm here deserving our fun. You like I use the drill. Thank you. Drills can be very dangerous with the machine. It can melt the plastic if you go too fast. My drill specifically is a Black and Decker. Um, because that's what my dad had. Um, Ben made the drill attachment for me. However, they're available on my Amazon storefront. These bastards won't drop. Yeah. I don't hate it. This is a knitting machine. What do we think? I don't hate it. Where'd I get all that yarn? Joanna Michaels. It will do. It will do. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but someone will like it enough to buy it. This is going to be the last one, and that one made us to 15. So with the wooden knitting board. Uh, what wooden knitting board? I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you make anything with this machine? Basically. Got some yarn, girls. This is nothing. You should see the rest of my house. God bless my poor husband. Zero shame. I have zero shame. I would love it if this tail would stop getting stuck on my counter. It's so cool, thank you. You ever tuft? I don't. Um, at least I haven't. Tuft is making carpets. I've been to India. I have not. I am making ear warmers like that. I don't know if this is going to. I don't know if it goes. It'll work. I think you have a hole in the middle. I think I go by black and I finish it in black. think black is the option. So on that note, I think we're done. And that gives me something to buy at Michael's tomorrow because I was planning on going there anyway. So I think that's the end of this live, guys. What do we get? 15 total? 15 total. I may have updated some more row counters on the website. There might be some new colors up there. And if you wanted this one with the green and the purple, I know it says it's out of stock. I gotta just fix that. Just send me an email. It could have been more if the machine wasn't giving me issues, but the machine was giving me issues. And I didn't want to fight the machine. So I'm looking over here to make sure there's nothing else I want to do. And I don't think I do. So again, stickers are on my website. Go machine, go. You like my nails, thank you. They need to be done. If you haven't already, please like the live. I have a bunch of fun stickers. I'm hoping that once we move, I have I was shocked that more people didn't like this one. I loved this one. It was my favorite, and y'all didn't like it as much as I did. You know how Emily D. Baker can like fly places and like do stuff like that? I'm hoping if I work with a platform for streaming, I can figure out how to do something like that because I do have video clips made for these things to use more frequently, but but I can't put them in the live here. So I don't know how to do that. I gotta watch more YouTube videos on like better streaming tactics and stuff like that, and streaming on multiple platforms at once, because it is something I definitely want to do once we're at the new house, but that to me feels like a new house problem. So other than that, it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm gonna go start filming a video for next week. So I love you guys and I'll see you later. Bye 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 bye.